The world is changing and networks are evolving. The cloud revolution of 5 years ago ushered in a whole wave of change, and then the global pandemic and the lockdown that's followed it has precipitated more change again. If I was considering re-architecting a network now, I'd not only be looking at the standard ways of doing things that we've all known for the past 20 years or so hub and spoke networks connecting back to central locations, complex VPNs, reliance on perimeter firewalls and so on. I'd also be considering new ways of doing things, because actually the world is moving on apace at the moment, and the tools that we've come to know and love actually are being superseded by, in some cases, better ways of doing things. For a global organisation, or for those with a branch structure, I would be turning away from costly internet trunks and really thinking about replacing those connections with connections from branch to a local point of cloud presence. So that could be a data center locally, which is Azure or Alibaba or Google Cloud Services or whatever is available in country. And I'd be using new cloud security gateways to make that connection, and then allowing the cloud to do the rest and to bridge that international presence. So rather than having to think about very expensive trunks that go back to a certain place and having to deal with the latency that comes from that, I'd be thinking about, let's just let that branch connect to a local point of presence and then go onwards from there. The other thing about that is that, of course, you can think about just the security gateway on its own, but you can even get more bang for your buck by considering pairing that with SD-WAN, so that you get the fastest, most robust service possible, and actually the better service for users and applications. And really that interoperability, avoiding latency and simplifying really the network operations has got some tremendous benefits and really does deserve careful consideration. Also, I mentioned VPNs earlier. When we think about complex VPNs, we all know the problems with those and the latency that comes with it, the frustration for users sometimes. And really, we can start to think about avoiding those altogether now. I'm really, really excited that Check Point have just announced their new SASE platform, which will enable users to authenticate on any device directly onto the server or the cloud instance, so that they can get their applications with the minimum of fuss, using their best internet connection that they have available to them, whether that's in a coffee shop or their home broadband or from a branch location. Again, very much reducing complexity, definitely reducing latency, and totally revolutionizing user experience, where we've all been used to VPNs being clunky and difficult and passwords being a problem and so on. We can start to take all of those things away now.
We really hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. There are many more great videos available on our channel, so feel free to take a look. And while you're there, why not subscribe so you never miss another update. Lithify, IT security done properly.